away in a quiet corner in a dusty little garage, something is stirring. Something that's about to change lives forever. Close your eyes just for a moment and now come with me to Jaipur. In the late 1960s, the sun is high, casting long shadows on the city's pink sandstone walls. The streets are alive, rickshaws clatter by, temple bells chime, camel carts stroll along just like any other day. But tucked away in a quiet corner in a dusty little garage, something is stirring. Something that's about to change lives forever. Inside the city's main hospital, a young orthopedic surgeon walks the ward. His name is Dr. Pramod Karan Sethi. And every step he takes, every bed he passes by, he says the same thing. That he's sad to see what he sees. And what is it that he actually sees? People who've lost their legs through accidents, infections, even war. But the real pain, you ask, it isn't the loss of the limb. It's what comes after. You see, they're actually given imported prosthetics, foreign and completely out of sync with the way they live. Heavy limbs built for shoes, for carpets, and for European winters, not actually for walking barefoot on sun-baked earth like the streets of India, not for kneeling in temples or even dancing at weddings. So, what do most people do? They give up. They toss back the limbs aside, they go back to crutches, and quietly they vanish from the rhythm of everyday life. Dr. Sethi can't shake this. He lies awake thinking about it, not just as a doctor, but as a fellow human being. And then one day, something shifts. In the same hospital, he meets a quiet man named Pandit Ramchandra Sharma. Now, Sharma isn't a doctor. He's a skilled artisan, a man of the hands, of the eye, and of quiet understanding. He watches the patients, he listens, and then he turns to Dr. Sethi and says something very simple but life-altering. Why not make a foot that actually belongs here? One that can live with these people, one that feels like their own, one that actually belongs to India. That's it. That's the spark they needed. And in that dusty garage, between the two men from very different worlds, something beautiful begins. No labs, no grants, just tools, scrapes of rubber, recycled wood, and one question echoing in their minds. Can we build a foot that gives the people back their lives? And just like that, they begin. Sharma shapes the base from wood. Dr. Sethi adds a support rod, first metal, then a flexible plastic. They mold soft rubber layers on top bit by bit, learning what works and what does not. The first version, it's far from perfect. But when someone tries it on, they walk. Not awkwardly, not like it's something foreign strapped to their body. They walk like themselves. They squat, they kneel, and this exact part is what is unforgettable in this story. They dance, and in that very moment, a revolution is born. The Jaipur Foot is born. It's not sleek, it's not fancy, but it works perfectly fine. It's durable, it's comfortable, and above it all, it's human. And the cost, you ask? Just 2,400 rupees. About $30 at that time. 1/10 the price of imported limbs. But in truth, it's priceless. Because for the first time ever, people weren't just given a prosthetic. They were given a chance to live, to belong, just to be themselves all over again. But you know what? The story does not just stop here. In 1975, a man named D.R. Mehta, an IS officer, survives a near-fatal road accident. During recovery, he hears about the Jaipur Foot. He visits the garage and what he sees moves him deeply. He doesn't just want to support it. He actually wanted to take it out to the whole world, not just to India, but eventually to every other country that was war stricken. He starts an organization, BMVSS, which stands for Bhagwan Mahavir Viklang Sahayata Samiti. And just like that, what began in a small garage becomes a movement. They set up free camps across India, then across borders, Nepal, Afghanistan, Africa, etc. People arrive on crutches, some haven't walked in years, but just in a few hours, they stand tall. Some run laughing, some cry overwhelmed, some simply whisper a thank you before walking away into the life they never thought they'd have again. But one of these lives belongs to someone named Sudha Chandra, a classical dancer. She loses her leg in a car crash. Everyone around her says her career is over. But you know what? Sudha refuses to let her dreams go away like that. She gets a Jaipur Foot and returns back to the stage. And in a twist of fate, she stars in a film about her own comeback named Nache Mayuri. Her story becomes a legend, proof of what's possible. Years pass by, word spreads, the Red Cross takes notice, MIT and Stanford collaborate with the BMVSS to improve the design. The Jaipur knee, another brilliant innovation, lands on the Times magazine's list of greatest inventions ever. And yet, even as the world celebrates, the soul of it remains unchanged. It's still about the people, it's still about the dignity, it's still about a foot that understands life as it steps into. To date, the BMVSS has helped over 2 million people just walk again. And none of this would have been possible without the vision the two men shared. This was not something that began as a government order or something with a lot of money. All it took was a question that one man asked. And what was that question? Why can't we build a foot that actually belongs here? This isn't a tale of charity. This is a tale of justice, of empathy that turned into action, of tradition and science walking side by side, barefooted, towards a better world. The Jaipur Foot isn't just an invention, it's a reminder that when you lead with compassion and build with purpose, you don't just create solutions, you actually change lives. Well, if this story moved you, share it ahead. And for more such tidbits about history, follow us on Quiet Curiosities. See you at the next episode.